Good morning to everyone and welcome to another update on the market. For today, I decided to cover Euro versus US dollar. I'll speak about the gold market, crude oil, and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the Euro versus US dollar first. This is something that we spoke yesterday and potential for the rejection of the 1.0920. And this one worked. Our downside scenario worked perfectly in this example. So market really had a hard time to do anything more above a 1.0927, and sellers came in the market. So we then, after that, we took the rising trend lines, and that was a sign we might see the lower prices and potential test of the 1.0834. And we had that move yesterday, and even today we had a re-break of that level. Very strong selling pressure at this point on the euro dollar, one of the weakest relative weakness compared to pound dollar and Australian dollar. Euro seems like pretty weak, and there is a chance for lower prices. I don't see any bigger reversal or any significant level at this point. So there is a chance for lower prices towards a lower diagonal of this trend line and the area around 1.0750 or even 1.0675. Now, so the downside scenario is favorable in this situation, after some normal corrections and so, but if anything meaningful, any bigger reversal or something, there must be some kind of aggressive reversal and to take the previous swing high and then hold above. And this will basically for the retest of 1.0930, but that is really alternative scenario, just in case if there's some strong beating, aggressive beating to take the 1.0872, but the downside scenario is definitely preferable from my perspective in this point and lower prices. Speaking of the gold market, gold is different compared to euro. Obviously, you can see the gold at the moment is 0.34 up for the day, where the euro is down 0.22%. And we can see here the breakout of the trend line. So there is definitely this prolonged channel, no question about it. And the market actually sustained above. Market did, broke here, sold off and broke and retested. But overall, we held this rising trend line, and so far that is a good sign. But we need to see, if we go to the daily time frame, we have also this swing low here. The market just went lower and now it's reclaiming that line. So the pin bar tail from yesterday, market left the tail, and market basically now taking this tail. So those are the signs that supporting the further upside movement, and maybe we might see the test of some next important levels. Like, for example, we have 1910 mark, and then after that we can see there's a lots of those swing highs in this channel. So 1920, 1930. So there is a chance for some higher prices. Alternative scenario for the downside will be, because we're now sitting in a previous swing high, previous day high. The alternative scenario will be if the market can, reject some aggressive rejection. Let me place the most recent trend line. So there must be some kind of meaningful sell-off, not just so I would like the market to go towards this trend line and then even break that and hold for the lower prices. Only, that kind of scenario, this alternate scenario may be in the play. Obviously, we're also sitting now at the previous day high, so pullback or some consolidation will be very good to see prior to the further continuation, for example. Now the crude oil is also breaking to the downside. We spoke about this potential completion of ABC, and market actually pretty much reached this area, which was the first, I will say, first downside objective at 79.50. So we will see if the market will have power for maybe 79 mark to be on the test. But for now, sellers are in control, and there is a chance, of course, for the lower prices towards the 79 mark. And speaking of the Bitcoin versus US dollar, it seems like a still very heavy consolidation after this sell-off. It's a very classic after such a move that we have like a period of the consolidation, and market made another pin bar, so we have resistance at 26,330 and support low at 25,500 mark. So the breakout and hold of resistance may be a good sign to take this some single prints, maybe 27,200, 300 mark, right? From other side, breakdown of the support and hold below may be a good sign for the lower prices, maybe even towards the 20,000 mark, or even then later around 17,000 mark. We also have this swing high here that we didn't test, so still overall there is a chance for that at least test, maybe even a break, and then we'll see what kind of structure we'll have. And that will be all for this update, guys. I hope that you did enjoy. Have a good trading day, and speak to you from tomorrow morning.